In this video, I'll show you how to connect the YouTube API to your n8n workflows so that you'll be able to automatically upload videos if you choose to do so. To get started, we do need to add a YouTube node. As you can see, there's a lot of different things you can do with it. For now, I'm just going to click on Get a Video. We do need to add a new credential if you haven't already. So click on Create New Credential. Now, as you can see, if you're familiar with like the Google Docs and Google Drive and everything, they're asking for the same kind of things, client ID and client secret. To get that, we actually need to go over to Google's Cloud Console website. So I'll have a link in the description, but if you go to console.cloud.google.com, it'll ask you to log into your Google account if you haven't done so already. And then at the top left, if you already have a project, you want to make sure it's selected. Otherwise, click New Project, which I'll do for this example. Going to ask you to create a project name, so I'll say YouTube demo, and then create. And then at the top right, you see over here it says create project, YouTube demo. You want to click on select project, so actually switch. Now you can see up here it says YouTube demo. Okay, once you're in the correct project, we want to go to API and services here. Then on the left, choose OAuth content screen. Click on Get Started. In the app information, just put in n8n. Use support email. Select your email. Then choose Next. Unless you're part of the Google Workspace, you're not able to choose internal. You'll have to choose external, which is fine. It still works just fine. Choose Next. In contact information, put in your email again. And choose Next. Then click Agree, Continue, and then Create. Okay, at the bottom it says it created. And close out of that. And then in the top right, we want to click on Create OAuth Client. Application type, we want to choose Web Application. Name, we're going to say n8n again. And then redirect URLs, click on that. And then go back to your n8n. The OAuth redirect URL, copy that. Paste it in here. And then create. It's then going to give you your client ID. So you're going to want to copy this. Go back to n8n. Paste it in your client ID. And then for the secret, we need to do one more step for that. Click OK. And then in here, we want to click on n8n. And your client secret will be right here. We want to click on the copy client secret. Go back to n8n. Paste it in here. Then one last thing we need to do before we sign in, we actually need to add your email as a test user. So we go back to audience. And then under audience, if you don't see your email here under user information, click on add users and then put your email in here. Hit enter, you should see it turn into the bubble there, and then choose save. And then now you should see your email pop up in there. That's important because without that, n8n won't be able to authenticate and you won't be able to do this. At this point, we are going to have to sign in with the Google account that we've been using. I'll go ahead and choose that. Google hasn't verified the app. It's okay. Just choose continue. And then select all and continue. So there's one last thing we need to do in the Google Cloud here. We need to go up to the search bar and type in YouTube. Then YouTube Data API v3 in this case. We want to click on Enable. So that way it'll actually talk back and forth between Google Cloud and n8n. And you'll know it's ready to go whenever you see status as enabled. If we go back to n8n, and close out of this. Once you have your credentials set up, you can then use the node however you want to do it. If you choose Get Many, for instance, it's going to give you the 25 videos or 25 most recent videos on your channel. You come over here, you can see like the title, the channel ID, the publisher, published at, you get all this information from the YouTube API. That way you know it's connecting and working. If you have any other questions or concerns, comments, please leave them in the comments below. If you have any suggestions for any future topics, let me know. Thank you for watching and I hope you have a great rest of your day.